I hate to say it, but we are in the home stretch. This is the final chapter of Neva. One of the most artistically beautiful games that I have played all year. I don't want it to end. Hey, yo, what's poppin', party people? I'm that one dude, Chris from YouTube, and welcome back to Neva. Fun fact about the pajama pants that I am currently wearing right now. It's very random. They don't have pockets, and that is a criminal sin above all other criminal sins. So in this chapter, Neva is such a big girl now. She's got a little pup. I don't know where the pup came from. I don't know how she's been breeding, but we're what's his name? Did she say Bruma? What the fuck did you just say? Bruma? Why are you following me instead of Neva? I want my girl. I want my wolf dog. My dear dog. I have no idea what this last chapter could be about because in chapter 3, we took down the big bad threat of the game. So I mean, I'm not entirely sure what this chapter could be. So I would assume that all the threats are. I can't even swing my sword. What was the point of coming up here? All right, whatever. Let's go, Bruma. I still don't know if that's your name or not, but I don't know why Neva's not following me, but I'm gonna accept it. I'm okay with change. Change is good. Why are we up here? What are we doing? Are we just walking around? I think that was the only one for this chapter, right? Yeah, there was only one of those. Hell yeah! The only collectible that I've gotten fully. I missed them. I missed so many. But I got the only one that I could get. Yeah, that's a win. I'll take that as a win. I'll accept that as a win-win. And you know what? There's nothing stopping me from achievement hunting after the fact. I don't think I'd ever achievement hunt for a video. That would be an interesting idea. Actually, I do have a That's Not My Neighbor video planned. Aw. Look at nature being cute. Look at nature doing its thing. Look at God. I do have a That's Not My Neighbor video in the works because somebody a very long time ago when I had played the new update had suggested that I achievement hunt That's Not My Neighbor because there's so many achievements in the game that you can get. And I thought that was actually a really good idea because I've been looking for some That's Not My Neighbor content to do. But as far as achievement hunting a bunch of other games, I don't know if that's something that I'd be willing to do just because achievement hunting for some games just takes so long and requires so many guides. And I already don't have a whole lot of time for these kind of videos. Look at nature. Look at nature. Just doing its thing. Hey, Mama Neva said, come on. Yeah. So I'm gonna assume that because Neva has a white coat and Bruma has like a grayish coat, like the one that we saw in the last chapter, that Bruma is a boy. And so with this species, the females... Here, I got you. Oh, to have a loving parent. But with this species, the females tend to have more like white fur and the males tend to have darker fur. I don't know. I'm looking too deep into a game. This is just so aesthetically pleasing. Wait, I gotta make sure my boy is okay. You got it. Don't be afraid. You can do it, big boy. Oh, you did it! You're so good! Oh, you're so good. Oh, you're so Portuguese. Alright, anyways. Yeah, I don't really think that there's an overall threat in this chapter, just because we've already taken down the big boss. So now it's really just sit back, relax, and take in the music, take in the atmosphere. The hard times are over. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. Trust and believe. I swear, if this is the end of the game, please don't let this be the end of the game. Oh! So Neva is... No. 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 No, 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 no. This is what I was worried about. You cannot do this to me. You cannot do this to me. You son of a bitch! This is a fucking roller coaster of emotions. How dare you play with my heart like this? You tugged on it, released it, made me think everything was good, and now you're tugging on it again. So wait, is this... Because this didn't... I mean, that middle section didn't happen in the beginning of the game. It just went straight to this. So the whole beginning of the game was like just a prequel to this part. And it made us think that that was the mother of Neva, but really Neva was the one who had protected Bruma. Ah. Ah, you assholes. I'm at such a loss for words! Oh, I don't want to finish the game. Nomada Studio? Good shit. Good shit. I knew as soon as I saw the announcement trailer for this game that I had fallen in love. The art style was so beautiful. They didn't even show, I didn't even have to see gameplay to be sold on this game. I usually always watch for games during like the Game Awards and during Game Fests and just everyday announcements to see if there are games that I can play for myself, see if there are games that I can play for you guys so that we can experience them together. And I want to create this broad, this vast ecosystem of games that we can all enjoy together. There's so many games out there. There's so many brilliant minds. Hold on, I gotta set my controller down so I can animate. There's so many brilliant minds who put so much hard work into games that sometimes don't even get the recognition that they deserve. This game obviously got some recognition because it is a game that's nominated for one of the categories in the Game Awards. I think it's either Best Art Direction or Best Story, or it may be, because I know a bunch of games can be nominated for different categories, or one game can be nominated for different categories. This game needed more recognition. And that's what I enjoy so much about content creating, especially gaming, is that I can take this time to introduce you to a game that you may have never decided to pick up on yourself. It's so beautiful. It's such a short game, but it accomplishes so much and makes you feel so many things in such a short amount of time. If I weren't going for like the collectibles, if I knew how to solve a lot of the puzzles, if I were just speedrunning this game, I'd be done with it in less than 4 hours. I think collectively, if you were to watch all the videos, all 4 chapters of this game, it would probably be about 4 or 5 hours of just me playing this game. And I could easily shorten that. It's always the short ones that give you such a good feeling at the end. It's so good. And I think this is also another studio that made a game called Gris or something like that. I have not played that game. I did hear about it. It's been out for a couple of years now, but special thanks to our friends and families for their love. See, the credits weren't even that long. It's such a small team for a video game. It's such a small team for such a fantastic video game. I don't want a sequel to this. As much as I loved this game, I do not want a sequel. I think that having a sequel to something so perfect only kills the purpose and kills the meaning of the game. No pun intended. Stop, that was mean. I just think that this game did its purpose. It did exactly what it was supposed to do as one game. And I'm pretty sure this studio understands that, because as far as I know, there wasn't like a Gris 2 or a sequel to Gris. Again, I've never played it, so I don't know what kind of message it delivers or what kind of ending it had, but I assume that this is a studio that understands when enough is enough. It understands how to start a story and end one. And if there needs to be a sequel, leave it up to the imagination. I think that what this game did and how it started, and how we started with seeing our protagonist, the swordswoman, Bruma, and Neva, and how we thought that the pup was Neva, because after that whole introduction scene, we are then put into summer of the game. It throws you for a loop. You think that nothing can happen to Neva because you've spent so much time with this dog and you've already experienced loss in the beginning of the game, but that loss was put at the end of the game. You spend so much time with Neva and you think nothing could happen. Then something happens because you already thought the one thing that couldn't happen happened already. This is such a short video. I don't know. Do I dare chapter select and try to find the collectibles? I don't want to leave you off like this. No, I think collectibles aside, this video is perfect. I don't know how long it's going to be after editing some parts out, but you know, fleshing it out with a little bit of conversation couldn't hurt. I might even just do a double upload for you guys, just because I hate that the video has to be so short compared to the last couple of episodes. Like the first one I think was 49 minutes and the last two were about an hour long. This one is probably going to be 15 minutes, if even that. But I think it's perfect. I think I should know when to stop. Double upload? Question mark? Maybe. Hey, stay tuned. Subscribe if you're new. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. You don't want to miss out when we reach the goal. It's going to be a big celebration. Thank you everybody for joining me on this adventure of Neva. If you want to see my most recent video, I'll have that link somewhere around here. And if you want to see the full playlist of Neva, that'll also be linked somewhere around here. I'm gonna get out of here. I love you guys. Stay safe out there. Take it easy. And big body out. I don't know if you noticed, but every video I wore a pink shirt, sweatshirt, or hoodie because pink just seems like such a vibe for this kind of game. It was one of those things that I had planned out, and you know, if you were paying enough attention, you would have noticed. Anyways, I'm gonna get out of here. My heartstrings.